Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching. Good day to you all. My name is Oluwase Fadari. I'm here to share one of my strategies for the month of November with you. Today is the 4th of November, 2023, which is the first weekend of the month of November. And we are yet to know what is going to happen in the market for the rest of the month. So, but we already have some information that can help us to decide on that. So let me start to share my screen with you. Yeah. So the strategy we want to discuss this morning is the Fad Invest monthly strategy plan, the Bofad monthly report. Okay, Bofad strategy plan. So this is the Bofad strategy plan. So as you know, if you've watched my previous videos, I've shown you the conditions of identifying these positions, okay, and how to plan and how it's going to help us to take decisions. So what usually happens is that at the beginning of the month, we always have a first condition. We input our data here. We input our data continuously. This is the first data, position 1. This is the second one. This is the third one. This is the fourth position, fourth data. This is the fifth data. So every month we always have those data in, and this position is for our summary. Okay, so every month, during the month, in every week, we update any of these. This is the summary. So this shows the highest and the lowest so far in each of the courses. And then because of our target, so every month we also have our target, which has been ranked from lowest to highest. So our target is that, for example, in November, we want to achieve a minimum of 3.8 and a maximum of 4.5. It may be below that, it may be above that. We don't know yet, but we already have our condition that we are working towards. Okay, so it is based on those conditions that these percentages are being calculated and measured. So this helps us to identify how are we being able to achieve according to our condition that we set at the beginning of the month. So that's what this has been able to do for us. And then we have this. So like I told you at the beginning of the month, both sides were not NA, no action. But now, by the end of the first week, we've already started having action. So, and as I told you also, the idea of this logic is that we only want it to identify, it's normally supposed to only identify one direction, just like this situation, okay? Buy, no action, sell. So, but in instances, we have buy and sell. So what happens when we have the buy and sell? For it to achieve a buy and sell, it must first achieve a no action and sell, or a buy and no action. So all we just need to do is, once we identify the first part, then we'll make a plan, a projection to recover in case the market changes direction. Okay. So for example, now at the end of the month, it doesn't mean that AUDJPY, for example, may not be a buy and sell. But for now, it's only a buy. So what we need to do now is, let's go and plan ahead in case the market wants to go to sell, so that even if we have a loss as a buy, we can have a profit at a sell position, and that profit will be able to recover our losses from a buy position, a buy perspective. So, and this is going to be our control point. So this control point is also being measured. So currently, as you can see here, the current price for AUD JPY is 97.3. However, if the market should fall below 96.1, which is our average price, then we start selling downwards. Okay, so we start selling downwards from this point on. So from this point on, we ignore any buy positions that we have on ground and we start selling all the way down. So that's the way this works. Also, as you can see here, this is our risk position. For each of the prices. Sorry. So these are our risk position for each of the prices. So at the end of the day, for example, sometimes it may not actually be perfect, but we can also be able to increase or reduce it. This is just an estimate. Okay, so it's not really an 100% accurate, but it depends on how we want to bear our risk for that period. Sometimes maybe higher, sometimes maybe lower. We can always adjust it manually depending on. So, but the idea is that once the market gets to an extreme, then we want to only lose this point. So as you can see here, the current gap is 2.6. So what does this mean? What this means is that out of this 2.6, 0.6 is only our risk position that we want to incur at that point for the month. So anything above 0.6, we should be able to make a profit from it. That's just the simple logic or the idea behind it. So anything be above the risk position, then we want to make a profit. So for example, look at GBP the risk position is 2.1. We already have a gap of 4.1. So we should have achieved profit between 2.1 and 4.1. So same thing gold. Our risk is 31.5, currently on 41. So we should have achieved a profit from 31.5 to 41. Okay. Nasdaq, our risk is 502, is now at 915. So we shall achieve a profit from 502 to 915. So that's just the condition of this logic. Okay. So this is our updates as at now. So the remaining part of the product, you can see we have, so out of currently now, let's see how many products that we have only one direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So you can see 19 products only achieved one direction. So that's why so at the end of the month, those 19 may be reduced because another part may take another direction at the end of the day. Okay, so that's what it's been able to achieve, in the course of the month. So that's the plan and the budget for it. So it may change at the end of the month, or it may still remain the same. Okay, but the idea is that at the end of the month, it will not remain, it may likely change, or it may still remain the same at the end of the month. So thank you very much. Hopefully by the end of the month, by end of next week as well, we'll be able to do the second review for the month, and then we'll wait for the end of the month to do the final summary. So my name is Oluwase Fadare. Have a great month ahead. Cheers. Bye.